Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's September 24th of the Duck Adventure, and it's really late. It's actually 10 o'clock in the morning. The fog just lifted. I guess with the cold air, cold front leaving, and the warm front that we got coming in right now, which is it's actually quite nice right now, caused a massive fog cover. Couldn't see anything here, so it just lifted not even 5 minutes ago. So my plan today is something a little different. I'm going to go around the swamp. I'm going to go in on the far right of my property here, and I'm going to come into the swamp from the direction the coyote trail heads into the bush, and see if we can, if I can, get an approach, a quiet approach. I'm going to be really quiet, and I've got some camo on, and I'm going to see if I can come in from that direction. It's going to take a little bit of a hike, but I'm just going to I'm going to turn the pivot heads on, just let them run, and if we get any good footage, I'll include it in the video. But I think a different direction. The ducks are absolutely quiet. They haven't freaked. Last night was absolutely quiet. They're sleeping right now. So I'm going to go and do this. Like I said, I'm going to go around the long way. Actually, I'll just show you the direction I'm headed. I'm going to go through the bush that way, and then I'm going to circle back into the swamp. So maybe I'll get a view of and we'll get a shot. All right. Now I'm going to get absolutely soaked doing this because the dew, and it's so wet. We'll see what happens. This is a long way around, but something tells me. I had this idea last night, and I thought I'll take the long way around. So I'm going to stop talking here, and we're just going to video, and I'm going to sneak up on the back way. Now, actually, I'm going to take the safety off just in case I get a shot in the bush here. It's so hard to walk through the bush here and be quiet because the floor of the forest is completely covered in twigs. So every step you take, you're breaking a twig. This is really dirty bush. But I see a trail. It looks like a trail. I don't know. This looks like some kind of path. I'm gonna head farther this way. Man, this is dirty bush. Well, he probably knows I'm coming. Oh, that was close. That's deep. My boot's stuck in the mud. those killdeers. I tell you, man, this really gets your heart racing doing this way. And now I just gotta get across here without falling in the water. Well, guys, I think the coast is clear. Well, that was a morning rush. You know, when you do that and you're all freaked out, ready to pull the trigger, because I did the whole thing with the safety off, so I was like, it was going to be an instant trigger pull situation if I saw anything. And I tell you, I bet you my heart rate right now is probably hitting close to 100, 120. I forgot to bring an aerial grenade, so we're going to have to do this morning with an armed escort. I'm not going to take a chance with the big camera and no gun, just in case. So let's get Doug. He really wants to come out bad. He was at the door just yawning and stretching like crazy when I came out. Alright. Well, I think we got another coast is clear. Alright, safety on. Let's go back. Let's go get the ducky. Get Doug and let the ducks out. You know, I'm wondering. You know, I must have hit that coyote when he jumped the creek, because it seems, you know, I get these one shots off, and it's like, you know, I get the one shot off and then I never see them again. I really would like him hanging in the trophy tree though. He's poor Slim there, he's all alone. Actually, when I moved poor Slim, he he's rock solid, man. He's as stiff as a 2x4. Like the skin has mummified him. He's a leather carcass. He's just a. Here, I'll give you a shot of him here. He's absolutely rock solid. Here, I don't get a stick here. I'll just give you. I'll show you how hard he is. Like, he's a mummified fox. All right, let's get the ducks out and get this happening here. Oh, what a way to rush you out first thing in the morning. All right, let's get Dougie. Hello, ducks. I think the coast is clear. Oh, we got two Muscovies over there on top of the tarps. I'm coming. Yes, my little duckies. It's me. Well, Dougie was waiting for me at the door. Oh, I know he, Doug. He was all excited. He doesn't now, you know, it's crazy. Now he doesn't like me going out in the mornings without him. Which if you consider there, you know, we went that for about what, a month and a half, where Doug wouldn't get out of bed in the mornings. Now he gets mad if I leave him in the house. All right, we're gonna do a small gate morning rush because honestly I like those the best. Oh, Dougie. Sorry about the camera action, guys. That's rubbing against me here. Doug, yeah, the reason he held off on cutting them off. I wonder if I got any eggs today. Alright. Doug, he should give us a video bomb here. This is the first time he's been out this morning. So we'll just wait for the ducks here to start their rush to the lake. And then I'll switch cameras. And it should start any second here. They're pretty well, it's the same routine every day with these guys. It actually looks like my spaghetti squash is starting to turn yellow. Yeah, Doug's doing the video bomb off in the background there for us. Oh, Doug, you just broke the whole flock up here. Doug, back! Doug! Stay close. Come here. We'll leave the ducks to do their thing. And I'll switch cameras here when we get to the end of the swamp. I don't know if anybody did a count there on how many geese went through the gate. I'd be curious in the comments because I couldn't see. I'm blind without my glasses, so and I was watching the little screen to make sure that I had the picture or the video in the right place. Doug, back, back. I just love when they do this. They actually, this morning rush is actually pretty good because, like I said, it's about 10 o'clock right now. It was so foggy that I actually couldn't even see the pen from the kitchen window. Doug, back! Back! Leave the ducks alone here. Well, looks like we got a pretty good horde going down to the lake. All right, Doug and I are going to switch cameras here, and I'll do the handoff of the camera work here, and we'll get down to the swamp with the ducks. All right. Doug, back. Stay close. Of course, they got to drill in the mud, eh? Ducks and mud. Come on, duckies. Safety off, just in case. One of these mornings we're gonna get a shot off. It's gonna be epic, I just know it. And if everything works out, it'll be a one shot, one kill. We keep doing this every morning. Sooner or later the odds have got to be in our favor. Looks like I got a big hawk above me right now too. I've been noticing that in the morning during the rushes, that we're getting some serious big birds flying over top all the time during the rush when I'm down here with them. Whoa, almost slipped. Well, everybody's really calm this morning. No panic on the creek. Goose Lee's, you know, siren, doing the siren, sounding the alarm. Or I don't know if it's a beacon to get everybody. Oh, we got some wild ducks. There's 2 wild ducks out in the lake. You probably can't see with the pivot heads, but I can see them from here. They're waiting for my ducks to come out. I wonder if it's the same 2 females that keep coming into the yard. Well, that's a pretty good rush this morning. They're trained ducks. It took long enough. It was a lot of work. Honestly, I think that when it comes to ducks, until they start to mature, they just don't have the confidence to come down to the lake. You know, because you think about how much work the first 60 days is. You can't get them to come down here. You can't get them to stay. You know, I think plus also the predator action we had didn't help. But we'll know next year, because next year, you know, I'm going to have it so it's completely cleared out so that, you know, we don't have predator action, and you know, we'll see, you know, if you know, a young duck has no problem with coming down here. I thought for sure this year we would have no problem. Oh, we got a jam. It looks like the ducks. It must be the wild ducks, because we got a bunch of ducks stopping right now. They're jamming up the creek. Oh, just wait here. It's going to be a gorgeous day today. 24 degrees it's supposed to hit and sunny. Actually, the next 5 days is Indian summer weather. And actually, oh, look at that, Muscovy's flying right on. Ah, oh, damn, I wish I would have got that from the house. Oh, and they're big Muscovies. They weren't little females. Well, they're probably females, but... Oh, we got a bunch of ducks behind us. Come on, you silly things. There's 2 geese, 3 geese, Mr. Goose. I don't know. I can't. It's hard to count the geese. You know, unless you guys got it this morning on the rush, how many goose heads came out. I'm still thinking I lost some geese. Look at them down. Oh, and then the Muscovy flying. Right on. Look at that. I love it. You know, when you have a bird that can fly that doesn't leave you, you're doing something right. Because I actually, my neighbor down the road, he had a friend that had a bunch of Muscovies. And they used to sit on his roof of his house, and then one day they just all disappeared. So obviously he wasn't taking good care of them. And we know, well, I know I take good care of my ducks. They get treated as good as Doug does, actually. Oh, look at them. They're so relaxed. I think it's me coming down to the swamp with them. You know, a combination of Doug and I, you know, clear cutting, because, you know, the morning rush is such a relaxed event now. You know, the last 4 days, you know, it's nothing like it was before. You know, where one, it was hard to get them to come down here. Two, they would always panic when they were down in the water. They would, you know, they would do the freaking peak going up the creek. I know one thing. This here has been a real ride for me, and a ride for you guys too. Watching me go through this is everything that's happened has been unanticipated. It's like I did not expect anything like this. Unanticipated. That's not even a word. Oh man, I'm still rushed out though from doing that trek through the bush hoping to catch something. I thought for sure that I'd even catch a glimpse in the bush, but the problem is you know, the bush is completely covered in twigs, the floor of the bush. You can't even walk through the bush quietly. It's impossible to walk through the bush without making any noise. It's really nice out right now though. We're going to be doing some lake action here in the next couple of days. I got a little bit of work to do this morning. I got to whip to town, and I'm definitely going to be out in the canoe this afternoon. Unless something goes wrong in my life, but I'll get some good footage of the ducks on the lake. It's supposed to get really, really sunny, nice and warm. Any day, you know, last year's Muscovies have got to start flying and you know, come down to the lake. I just find it hard to believe that they're just not interested. Yeah, they made it. But look at that. Like you see there's that group of 5 that right there. They won't go any farther. It's weird. You know, and a bunch of other ducks stop there too. I wonder if there's a bunch of geese on the lake right now. But I didn't hear any you know, honking this morning from geese, so other than my own in the pen. Yeah, they won't. Look at them. They're just stopped at the creek there. Huh, and ducks go out. I gave them 3.5 bags of feed, or not 3.5, but 4 bags, I should say, of feed last night. And I just looked in the feeder, and when I opened the gate there, and it was completely empty. So they ate 4 bags of feed last night. 320 pounds. But you know, normally they're out of the pen, you know, 7:30, and it's 10, so they had an extra 2 hours eating. It's going to be really interesting how they taste this year, because last year, you know, I fed them a combination of those duck pellets and scratch grain, and this year it's strictly scratch grain. And, you know, the free range also. It's going to, I'm really curious. Well, October 10th, calling's coming up, and we're going to start the cull, and we'll let you know what they taste like. But that's it. What a beautiful morning now. Now that the fog is gone. Alright, I'm going to go start my day so that I can get down here this afternoon and get some fun with my ducks. Indian summer's here. The next 5 days of beautiful weather. Oh, I'm excited about that. I was looking around the yard and I couldn't find Mo and his girls, and now they like hanging around at the front door. Oh, you ducks. You gotta go to the lake, man. I don't get it. Well, there's another one. So that's, what? 6 females. So there's a 7th one somewhere. Well, I'm going to be tearing that straw pile apart. I might do it today or tomorrow. I don't know yet. One of these days. Well, it's nice out and I got to repile it. So we'll see what I find underneath there. But now the Muscovies think it's, you know, hanging out on the front deck is the place to be. Well, it's a little bit later today than yesterday. Well, it's 5 o'clock, and these 5 ducks just came back. So I don't know if we're going to have a wave of ducks coming back here shortly, but I don't hear any noise whatsoever down the lake. I had to go to town, do some run around. I had to buy some cement blocks for my building that I'm going to jack up here. So I had to go to the old the cement place, but I don't know why these 5 ducks came back and nobody else. It's very unlike ducks, because usually when they start coming back, it's a chain reaction. Unless these guys are hungry. It'll be interesting tonight if we have any wild ducks come in. Alright, there's the ducks. I was just about to go down and check it out, see what's going on here, and there's the horde. They must be hungry. It's 5 o'clock. Which I think I'm planning tomorrow, because I hopefully I don't have to go to town for anything, and I'm planning tomorrow on spending the day down there with the ducks on the water. So I think that'll actually make them stay a little longer. Actually, that's a whack of ducks when you look at it this way. Oh, there's Muscovy flying in. Of course, Doug had to walk right across. I didn't see where she came from. That's a mess of ducks when you look at them this way. Okay, there's some more Muscovies down at the creek. Maybe they're going to fly back. And the thing is, they're not even that hungry because they're not going into the pen to eat. It doesn't make any sense. There's only 1 duck in the pen. No, those Muscovies didn't fly for us. I guess they came back to cut my lawn for me. It doesn't take long, you know, when you've got 600 plus or 650 plus ducks. When they come back into the yard, they cut the lawn pretty fast. Doug's making them walk. I don't see any wild ducks among them. Yeah, I don't see any wild ducks, so maybe I'll have to keep an eye out, because I think probably the wild ducks fly in later on. Because we have had wild ducks, I know for sure, absolutely, the last 2 nights. So I'll keep my eyes peeled for them.